Hello, I'm BXToyCat, and welcome back to another episode of my TU35 Let's Play. This is a Let's Play I started after the most recent major update came out for Minecraft on the console, and which so far I've had quite a bit of fun with. We've built a couple of houses, we've built a decent amount of city, and we've also started a lot of projects which haven't necessarily reached the finishing point. And today I want to kind of, I guess, finish up those things, because it's something that, is really important to know, is that when it comes to, having a project and having a build, a desire for it, having something finished halfway is kind of cool, but I think the most satisfying point in any project is finishing it. So hopefully today we're going to get a lot of that like satisfaction of just like, yeah, it's done now, because we're going to be finishing up the big tower here. It doesn't actually have a name. Maybe I should give it a name. I guess actually, wait, there's a sign on there. This is something I learned from the comments. I forgot I placed it. This is the ToyCat is Yes Tower. Then we're going to also finish up the Nether blacksmith just over here. Then we'll also be finishing up the Granite church, I guess. So yeah, ToyCat is Yes Tower, blacksmith, Nether blacksmith, and the Granite church, all going to be finished up in today's episode, and it's going to be good, because if you like the satisfaction that comes with doing something, maybe you'll get that in like a contact way through these videos. I don't know, honestly, there's a part of me that's always like, I hope people, that doesn't entirely understand what people get from the videos, but I hope with this particular one, because, when it comes to Let's Plays, like, I feel like, a lot of, like, the whole Minecraft implications, like, oh yeah, maybe you'll learn something about building from this one. But I don't know, I feel with my videos, you're not necessarily going to learn something from building every time. In fact, you might learn through the opposite way of being like, well, I see ToyCat builds it that way, so I guess I can build it this way. This entirely different way, for instance. But yeah, today I'm going to be, hopefully, giving you some satisfaction via video. And hopefully that's what you come to these videos for. If it's not, then maybe it will be by the end. So yeah, just like that, we finished the tower, I think. Yeah, I think that was pretty easy. There was just a few blocks left to place, and then it's all finished, except for this little hole in the this little hole in the wall, I guess. So we'll actually do that right now. Yeah, it is a hole in the wall. I know hole in the wall is I think that's what people call ATMs, right? I think people also call like shops and stuff. It's very confusing. There's no like standard system for what you call a hole in the wall. But can we jump up? Yes, we can. So I've got two options here. I can knock the bunny down there, and he'd probably die. Or I can knock the bunny off there, and he'd probably die. Or I can build around him. I'm going to build around I feel like I just wouldn't feel good about myself if I finished something by murder. So instead, we'll just build around the little bunny. And one of the cool things about just including random detail like that is it actually is more lifelike. Like in real life. Okay, I was so terrified of fool. Oh, we had exactly the right number of blocks to actually finish this if we could have got that last one too. Don't, bunny. Well, I guess he's trapped there forever now, so I guess that's some detail. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll jump off the top, and we'll give it a look from that angle. So yeah, we have to jump into the water, or just from here works fine. Into the water we go, and now we can actually look, and there'll be eternally just a random... It doesn't look as good as I was hoping, because it's like one of the support beams or whatever. But yeah, now there's a bunny trapped in there, and you can't actually see it from anywhere else too. That's the worst bit. Well, at the very least, I want to say I learned a lesson, but yeah, I got the satisfaction of finishing a building. The ToyCat is Yes Tower, now complete, and that totally has to be the name. That's the worst name for a thing ever. If you're wondering, by the way, this sign comes from like one in my very first Let's Play. I still remember the exact thought behind it. Like, well, if you do 2 exclamation marks, it makes you come across as foreign and therefore nicer, or something ridiculous like that. And it actually works quite well. So yeah, double exclamation mark after ToyCat is Yes. It's how you make friends. So next up, we're going to work on the Nether blacksmith. I really wanted to leave it like this, because besides these things up there, where I did want to... So actually, let's get on top of this, because we do have just a little bit of a thing over here. So let's climb on top of this. There was a couple of changes I wanted to make, so I wanted to make sure that on each side, this was like that. So place 3 on this side too. Like that. This was the perfect amount I need to use. That was all the changes I wanted to make, and just leave it like this. But the thing is, it doesn't really look like a blacksmith. Also, there's a zombie with a sword over there. It doesn't really look like a blacksmith. Should we go kill him? No, we won't kill him. But yeah, it doesn't actually look like a blacksmith without the walls. There's something about the walls that are just kind of essential to a building, in my opinion. And I guess they also, keep villagers safe from lava. In fact, wait, let's see if we can trick the zombie into lava. Well, I guess he fell in the lava, which counts for something, right? But yeah, that was kind of... Oh, let's burn the rotten flesh. I don't want it, though. But yeah, so that's the problem with this. We need to have walls to protect things, and also to make it look more real. So I got myself a bunch of Nether brick fences. If you're wondering where from, I go to the Nether. I just mine the first ones I see. And we're going to make just kind of like a fence around the place. So it's clearly open, but it's still not open besides from the entrance. Which, I don't know, I feel like having an entrance when all the walls are entrance. Like, imagine having a house without any walls. Like, just... Actually, is that even a house at that point? Is that just a floating I guess you'd have to have, like, supports. But yeah, imagine just a house with one support holding up your roof. I don't know if it would count as a house. I don't know if you'd want a family to live there, and therefore... I mean, not that a family needs to live in a blacksmith, but you also wouldn't go to a shop. Like, imagine, so I'll Americanize this one for you all. Imagine you go to Walmart one day and suddenly there's no walls. You're going to feel a little bit less secure about your shopping. I don't know why. There's something about walls that we just decided are magic, and because of that, we need to do this. So, as you can see, it looks a bit more one-directional, and now also, wait, if we just place some fences across there, so at least 2 on each side, I think, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you can kind of see, yeah, there's a clear designated entrance. Actually, I think we should do more on this side, so we'll do like 3 more, maybe? 4 more, I guess. So to there. Just to kind of block off the lava, so I guess 1 more after that. And now it means that this is the actual entrance. This will be where like an anvil is. And actually, wait, let's put the anvil in the lava, so it is like, you know, a lava forge, and it's better in some way. That's a good idea. So, yeah, just like that, we've got this done. Besides the anvil, actually, I really do want to have the anvil. And also, besides the ceiling, which... the ceiling is also something you need. Like, I had wall... Actually, yeah, I didn't have walls or a ceiling. Like, is that even a build at that point, or is that just... a collection of blocks in a place that you're cooling something. But yeah, I figure that's something I do find important. So we're going to bounce up here and finish this up. I don't think 54 is quite enough, but it's at least enough to come close. And isn't being close just as good as going there all the way? It's not, by the way. It's not. Well, I guess actually sometimes it is. It depends on what you're doing. You know, being close to, I don't know, not being eaten by a bear, not probably good enough, you know? If you come to me and you're like, Toy Cat, I was almost not eaten by a bear today, and I'll be like, well, you're dead right now. That's just, you know, might as well have just, you know, gone all the way and been eaten all the way. But on the other hand, you know, being close to being promoted or being close to being a millionaire, both pretty good things. So, you learn a life lesson every day with Toy Cat. Sometimes it's about being close, sometimes it's about being far. Actually, I don't think I've ever spoken about being far. Not that I don't know how you ever would speak about being far. Like, hey, do you ever get this thing where you can't work out if like you're really far away or you're just small? Wait. That's totally okay. Wait. That's my new excuse. If anyone ever calls me short, I'll just be like, are you sure I'm not just far away? Boom. There you go. I've just covered everyone else that also. Not that I'm actually short. I think I'm the exact average height for a male. But still, if you are short, or if anyone ever calls you short, because in reality, like, people calling you something and you actually being the thing, usually there's not much crossover. Like, I feel like most insults, especially if they're from friends, are usually based around just random not truths. Which really, when you think about it that way, it does sound really bizarre. It's just it's the way the world works, and therefore we could go with it maybe. Anyway, well, let's move on from this. Well, how does this happen so often? It's really, really annoying. Because, you know, you have to, like, break the block, and it's all bizarre stuff. But yeah, one of the things I was thinking about recently is, what if, so I guess this isn't an entirely original thought, but what if the world is just a video game, right? It's something I used to panic about, like, what if I just woke up tomorrow and I was like, everything you know so far, it's just all been a game. It's just a really immersive one. Because we're getting to the point in video games where, like, you know, with VR and stuff, you can play Minecraft in VR, and not that Minecraft is an immersive game, but it's one that takes up all your focus, right? Like, for the time I was doing that, besides, you know, just saying words and being engrossed in... Honestly, I forgot what I was talking about. I guess I was talking about people that are far away and actually short. No, wait, people that are really close. Oh, yeah, being really close to something. That's what I was talking about. See how long it took me to work that out? I was just kind of, you know, free-flowing off the top of the head as I was doing something that was engrossing me. And the thing about that is that it means that, like, you could be... like, at some point, there'll be games that will engross you enough that you might think you're in a genuine other life. And the place where this particularly comes up is, like, there's an episode of Rick and Morty where, I think the game's called Roy, where you just, you know, you think you're someone and you play their entire life, and you see, like, what high score you can get by doing this or doing that. Also, I think I was here for an anvil, right? Am I correct in that? Or did I make that up? If I just made it up, then let's do it anyway. So, an anvil, if I recall correctly, is 3 iron blocks. And then over here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna place an anvil in the Nether forge, because I think that's a cool idea, right? Like having an anvil that's forged by lava, or, you know, something crazy like that. It sounds cool, even if it's not cool, and that's good enough for me. So it took almost a full stack of stuff, so I very much hope that it's actually pretty good. And it's also turning to nighttime, so we'll sleep in the blacksmith place. And then we'll start on the third building. So, if you're not satisfied enough by the Toy Cat's Yes Tower, because I'll admit, there's something weird looking about that. It looks like it's a mace. I like the weirdness personally, but, you know, there's going to be someone that's like, hey, Toy Cat, Did you know if you just... Because I feel like maybe I should have, like, had a not sharp an angle on that platform. But still, I like it, and that's all that counts, right? Well, it's probably all that counts. It's at least some amount of what counts, and therefore it's a good thing. So yeah, we're going to place the anvil somewhere in the lava. I'm not sure if I should place it right there, like, clearly covered in lava, or if I should place it at the bow. Okay, I'm on fire. Let's just go to steep while this is happening. Oh, wait, let's try this again. Okay, that's not how that works still. So yeah, let's just deal with this. I don't think there's water anywhere nearby, besides maybe in the brewing stand. You know, there's the big waterway. Right, let's just jump in there. I hate how it this always happens to me. Maybe it's just a me thing, but like how my hunger always, my fire always goes out just as I get to water, or even like when you die just as you're about to drink the health potion or the regeneration potion. Definitely experienced that one firsthand a few times. But yeah, I think since we only want to have one of these, I'll just place it like there, and then we need to have something to match it on the other side. And now I can't destroy this because I probably won't be able to pick it up. Okay, this is a risky one because... yeah, this could go really poorly. But this just doesn't look like it's... okay, go. I need to be really, really careful to actually grab... no! No! I knew I had to be careful. I just didn't... We learned... we made a mistake. We've learned a lesson. Let's get in the fire before we... no! Oh, okay. This has been a dangerous Let's Play episode. You wouldn't assume there was much danger in a place that I've literally turned into like a habitable village, but apparently the Nether blacksmith is as dangerous as it seems. So I need to make a whole like that's going to take up like a solid like 30. I think it's 37. I think. Wait, no, it's 27 plus 4. There's 31 iron that I just wasted right there. You know, 31 times I'd found some iron ore, and it's just all gone right there. I could have made 2, and I could have made it matched. It would look better if it was matching that way. But now I can't, because I've got to make this. Mistakes were made. Okay, so this time we'll just put it right in the middle. There. I like that. As you can see, it's clearly being heated up by the... It's clearly being heated up by the lava. So, that counts for something, I think. And this can be our little thing right there. If you're on, by the way, I got a tweet like directly from Borgia. I was like, ah, and you might hear the noises. It happens every now and then in videos actually. So a little bit of a thing we do. By the way, I think besides the ceiling, which actually I really like that hole in it. Like it was an accident because I didn't have enough blocks, but I way prefer like the hole because now it looks like there is a ceiling, but there's a deliberate hole to let light in and. Somehow that makes magic happen. But yeah, anyway, staying on topic, yeah, giant hole in the ceiling makes a finished build, and I like this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're like, you know what, Toycat, even with those fences, you'd probably need like double layers, because I do have like 6 more. I mean, I need to get more than that. And yeah, this is the second build right there. So this is the Toycat SES tower, now complete. This is the Nether blacksmith, also now complete. Next up, we'll, I guess, do a tiny bit of cleaning up, because this thing over here, even though the market is complete, it has this kind of weird ugliness on top of it. Let's just remove that, take it back into blocks. And now let's work on the granite church. So this is one that's going to be a bit messy. I really wanted to have like a steeple at the top, but given that that has one, and given that the Toycat tower is nearby, I'm going to give it a flat roof, roughly where we stop here. So you can see, like 3 or 4 blocks up, we'll just start on a roof, and we'll make it out of plain granite, and then we'll have something on the roof later, but for now, let's just focus on... yeah, let's try and focus on actually having that roof be possible. So, since we can... oh, yeah, I'm really cautious of, like, actually placing blocks on top of this whole thing. But what we'll just do for now, because we can always stack ourselves up more later, is just at least finish some of this subsection by placing up like this, because this allows us to place the polished granite on the outside. So, because otherwise we have this weird kind of thing where... you know, on one side it's like that, on one side it's not. So yeah, if we just have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can like have the blocks on this side. So no, yeah, we'll have the 1 block there, which allows us to place the 3 more this way. And once we got the ring here, we can at least see where the build is going, which we can do right now. But it's just a little bit easier to kind of, you know, place blocks on top of this thing, because I believe this edge right here is incredibly important. Yeah, it is, because blocks go on top of this thing here. So we actually, yeah, we can't do much of this corner, but we can do something here. So next up, we'll go this way. I guess since that's already gone inwards at least 1 block, we will have the tiniest of inlets. So let's just place a block up there. So yeah, let's try and work out what we've done before so we don't contradict it. Yeah, okay, so it goes up 2 blocks, then it goes inwards 1 block, it goes up 2 more blocks, and then we'll have like a big granite roof on top of all of this. And it's going to seem really bizarre when I just do it like that. But it means this top floor will be actually, you know, like smaller than the other floors. And it means it'll be more compact, and therefore we can do more spooky stuff. Because, you know what church is? Again, basing this on video games, nothing's to do with a real life church. I have to clarify that because I don't actually want anyone to be offended. And definitely not what we're going for here. Just keep that in mind. So, also I think this might be wrong. Let's just remove the blocks for now, and let's then do the thing that I've done everywhere else. So I believe we went inwards 1 block, yeah. Then we went inwards another block and placed blocks on top of that, which gets pretty confusing when you think about it. But we can always destroy the other blocks later. And for now, yeah, it's simple enough. We just place a block, place 2 blocks, place block, 2 blocks, etc., etc., etc. All good stuff. All good stuff. Aha. Okay, so as you can see, the inlet system we have here is actually really bizarre when it comes to these corners because they're just all big and stuff. But I'm hoping from the outside it actually kind of works in that particular way. Again, it's more of a hopes and dreams situation than it is having any idea what's going on. But isn't that what sometimes it's all about? Also, our bread supplies run out, which means we will die if we fall. Just a little bit of pressure. Who doesn't like a good bit of pressure every now and then? Place 2 blocks there. Okay, so this is something we can work with. Know that this is going to be the same number of blocks up each time. And now we can remove that, of course, because we can build to the left of it. And yeah, you basically get the idea of what's going on up here. Now we just need to do the big granite in between, now that we have a rough pattern to work with. And then on top of this, I want to build something. I'm not sure what I want to build. I'm thinking, like, just a Nether star or something. Actually, I've already got a church to wither. So I'll build something on top of this. But bear in mind, I only have white wool, black wool, and then a bunch of building blocks. So in fact, okay, that's a cool one. So since we're finishing so much today, and hopefully a part of the, like, the fun of just like, yeah, that's a thing that's complete. It feels good. Like ticking boxes on lists, or like, you know, being at the end of the day and thinking, yeah, I achieved a thing today. It's like that, but on a whole extra level. Also, oh yeah, this needs to be in a block too. Oh yeah, okay, so that's the mistake I made there, because now this obviously has to be that too. Okay, so we're making mistakes all over the place on that particular thing, but as soon as we've at least crossed this gap, we do have a ceiling to the place, and that counts for something. And yeah, this is such a complex build. Like, one of the things I think is important to know in Minecraft, and maybe we'll come up in like I don't know how you'd make a video on it, but one of the things, this is like a life advice Minecraft tip, or a Minecraft advice tip, I guess you could call it, is like always know how big to build your buildings before you build them, because sometimes if you try to build something too big, like, you know, the insane sugarcane farm was something I embarked upon knowing it would be the biggest task ever. But if you try and embark on building something big, and you're like, yeah, I can do that this afternoon, but in reality it's like a 30-hour task, like with my Guardian farm thing, it's just, you know, at some point it starts to drag, and you don't ever want that. You want to always be excited on the thing, and if you know you can't build a building this big, like, I don't know, I feel like I can, maybe, it's just going to take a lot of, like, putting it down, picking it back up again, then that's something you're going to have to keep in mind right there. But for now, I think we're not finished on this third thing. We tried, but we literally cannot be, because we lock off our own way up here. We did a whole bunch more, and we made it look like it's finished from one direction. And that's one of my favorite things about finishing stuff in Minecraft, is as long as you finish it from the direction you're looking at the building from, it might as well be finished. And as you can see, building looks pretty darn finished to me. Yeah, so I hope you did all enjoy today's episode of the Let's Play. If you did like it, like the video and let me know. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. Next episode, I'll be putting whatever you guys want me to put on top of that, so, you know, vote in the comments down below. And besides that, I guess I'll see you all in the next episode. The villager farm will be going strong. I'm going to harvest some wheat right now, and then after also next episode, we go looking for a mesa maybe. Anyway, yeah, thank you all very much for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.